Yo, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we have another crazy video as usual. Now today, Fortnite tweeted out a competitive vlog reviewing the full details for the FNCS All-Star Showdown, which is a huge event that they have been teasing since the beginning of the year. Now this tournament isn't just any ordinary solo tournament, it's something we haven't seen in a while, specifically since the Fortnite Creative World Cup. The tournament consists of one solo tournament and 4 skills challenges, which I'll break down later in the video. Now that that's out of the way, let's jump right into the vlog.
Alright guys, so obviously that's not me. KNG Mark is going to be creating this video for you guys, and moving forward he's going to do a lot more on this channel. You guys deserve to be updated every single day on all the news and drama, and unfortunately I'm so busy running KNG, BFC, and being the CEO of multiple companies, I just don't have the time to do it anymore, guys. I'm so sorry, but please give Mark a huge welcome and give him a chance because he knows what he's doing. He's been living with me for over a year now. He can create these videos even better than I was doing it before. One final thing, I just want to say I love you guys so much. Without you, I wouldn't have been able to build all of these amazing companies that I am now running. You guys truly are everything to me, and I will continue to make videos here and there for you.
And at the top of the blog it says, Fortnite fans, after initial teases, we're now ready to share the details for the FNCS All-Star Showdown. Teaming up with Blast, FNCS All-Star Showdown celebrates this year's top FNCS competitors and uniquely puts their skills to the test. Taking place June 11th to 26th across numerous activities, challenges, and tournaments, FNCS All-Star participants will compete for a share of the $3 million prize pool. And let me just put that into perspective for you guys. This tournament is a solo tournament and its prize pool is $3 million. The Frosty Frenzy last year was a $5 million prize pool for trios. So just imagine how much these solo players are actually about to make. And I'm going to go ahead and put a tweet up from Kesher, an EU pro with over $100,000 earned, who added Fortnite competitive and said, is it solos or is it trios I'm watching? Nah, but just remove solos already, this is a joke. And he says, no hate towards any players, not their fault, this is the best strat, but it's just a joke that Epic allows it and doesn't fix it. And just by looking at the map, it does look kind of suspicious how those red boxed trios are landing on each other and are uncontested. But, you know, I'm not going to make any accusations. We'll just have to see how it plays out. But I see why he could be upset because this is one of the biggest prize pools for solos that they've been competing for. And let me go ahead and show you that. So let me just go ahead and say, even if you get dead last in this tournament and get 0 points or 1 point, you'll still get $1,000 guaranteed. There's no not making money in this tournament. But if you manage to place in the top 10, you'll start making some serious money, going from $11,000 all the way up to 30 grand and even 75 grand for first place, which is truly crazy. And scrolling down the blog, the next thing they mention is the hype days, and it says starting June 11th, you'll see some of your favorite Fortnite creators across the globe getting involved in the hype for the FNCS All-Stars Showdown. To open the festivities of the FNCS All-Star Showdown, they'll be hosting their own challenges and tournaments focused on the FNCS All-Star Showdown and the Creative Skills Challenges. Now, I have no idea whether that means we're going to be getting more Creator Cups such as the Reverse 2K Cup or the Epic World Cup, or if it's going to be something in Creative. But we have no idea right now, so I guess we'll just have to wait and find out. So scrolling down the blog a little bit, the next section is Solo All-Star Play-In, June 18th to the 20th. And it states, you might have thought your chance of competing in the FNCS All-Star Showdown was over. Well, think again, we'll be hosting the Solo All-Star Play-In tournament for all eligible Champion League players on June 18th to the 20th. 10 spots in each region are on the line. Here's the full breakdown of the 4-round tournament. So this tournament sort of follows the same style of the FNCS. Round 1 is going to be opens, and it's going to be open to all the Champion League players. Then it'll go to quarterfinals, which is the top 2,000 players for each region. And then it'll go to semifinals, which will be the top 600 players. And then it'll go to finals, which is the top 100 players competing for those 10 spots in each region. So this is going to be the format for the All-Stars tournament. It seems to be heavy placement based, with the elims being at 1 point per kill, but in round 4 they switch it up to 2 points, so maybe they just want people to key more so the stream will be more entertaining. Who knows? Guess we'll just have to find out and wait till that tournament actually kicks off. But let's head off into the next section. And that's going to be the skills challenges on June 23rd to the 24th, and this is exactly why I mentioned back to the Creative World Cup. It states, leading up to the FNCS All-Star Solo Championship on June 26th, we'll be running a 3-bracket style skills challenges centered around building, editing, and aiming. Then it states, each skills challenge will be a double elimination bracket style competition with 8 total players competing. The top 3 teams from Chapter 2 Season 5 and the top 3 teams from Chapter 2 Season 6 will designate one person from their respective trios to compete in the skills challenges. Additionally, we've invited 2 players from each region to fill out the remaining 2 spots in each skills challenge. Only qualified or invited players to the FNCS All-Star Showdown skills challenges are eligible for prizes. And then it goes into the different skills challenges, and the first one is the Blueprint Battle that'll be taking place on June 23rd. And it says, players will go head-to-head in the Blueprint Battle to determine who can make it through the edit cores the fastest. Players will be challenged with different building edits in their way as they run through the map. Jump into the map yourself and see how fast you can get through the cores. So pretty much, it's going to be an edit course for money, and the fastest time will get the most money, I believe. I don't know if there's a prize for release on this, I guess we'll have to find out later on. But for now, this is all we know. And moving on to the next challenge, it's Bullseye Bonanza on June 23rd, and it states, who has the best aim in Fortnite? Well, we're looking to find that out through the Bullseye Bonanza. Players will be forced to quickly shoot targets in succession in order to progress through the map. Build your aiming skill by playing the Bullseye Bonanza in creative. So pretty much what the Bullseye Bonanza is it's an aim challenge and it's going to be for money. So I'm assuming it's like Skybox where you're going to be shooting targets, and whoever gets the most targets will get the most amount of money. And moving on to the next challenge, it's going to be High Tier on June 24th, and it states that players will be required to make it from point A to point B by tunneling, cranking 90s, and waterfalling through High Tier. The fastest player will advance to the next round. Improve your building skills by experiencing the map yourself. And then it says, winning players will advance to the upper bracket while the losing players will move on to the lower bracket. A player will be eliminated from the applicable skills challenge if they lose a matchup while in the lower bracket. Once a single player is left in the upper bracket and the lower bracket, those players will compete in the finals for that skills challenge. To win a skills challenge finals, the player in the lower bracket must win 2 matches, while the player in the upper bracket will only need to win 1 match. And you know, that's sort of the same way we do it on the BFC. If a team gets first rounded, then they'll have to climb through the losers bracket to even have a chance at the finals, and then if they do get to the finals, they'll have to beat the finals team twice, while they will only have to get beat once in order to lose. And moving on to the next one, it's called Play for Keeps on June 25th, and it states, after the skills challenge wrap up, we'll be holding a team competition in a game called Play for Keeps that will showcase who's got the best overall skills in Fortnite without the ability to build structures. This 3v3 game mode puts the top 4 FNCS trios in each region against each other in a single elimination bracket. Teams will need to secure the Play for Keeps llama and retain it to earn points. The other team will work to eliminate the holder of the llama until it is in their possession. So if I had to guess, it's going to be sort of like a capture the flag game mode, but there's only 1 llama in the middle, and whoever's holding on to it gets points over time. But again, we've never seen this before in the history of Fortnite, so we'll just have to go with the guess. And then it says each skills challenge has money on the line. You can find the full prize pool breakdown for each skills challenge and the FNCS All-Star official rules coming later next week. And that pretty much confirms that each skill challenge has money on the line. We're just going to have to wait until next week to find the full prize pool breakdown, which I will be covering in another video. And that pretty much concludes the blog. The only things I won't be showing is all the qualified players, because I'll have a link to the blog in the description down below. But here's the list for all of the players that will be invited to these skills challenges. And we can already see some familiar names such as Booga, Sway, Coop, Calazo, Felix, and Sprite. So I'm really excited to see how NA East performs in these. Also, no surprise that we see Sway in the High Tier challenge, but let me know down below who you guys think is going to win what challenge and why. That's going to be all for the video, so I guess we're just going to have to see if these people are going to end up fighting in the All-Star Tournament, or if they're not going to, but that's going to be all for me though. Peace.